Hello, it's Steve Peacock here again from DragonsArm. Now, I want to tell you about something that I come across quite a lot of in my visits to different teams around the world. When I take a look at, one of the first things I do is take a look at their board. Normally either in a Kanban board or on a sprint board, whatever it happens to be. You've got columns like the to-do column here, the in progress, where it's being built, the in-test, where the test team tests it, the user acceptance testing that's done at that particular point, and then it gets to done. Now, I have a problem with that. I think this column, generally on 99.9% of the teams that I come across, that column does not belong with the team. It has nothing to do with the team. The team don't control it. I'm a big fan of, if your team doesn't control it, it does not belong on your board. So the next question that usually comes to me is, but if we take off that board, what happens if it fails test? Hey, I've got something news for you. User acceptance testing can never fail. There is nothing in a user acceptance test where a person says, well, send that back to the to-do column. It doesn't work that way. Even if the whole system crashes when they try and run it, it's a bug. Or if the column's incorrect and it doesn't print out correctly, it's a new story. If it's done in the way that they weren't expecting, that's also a new story. There's benefits of that. It doesn't automatically go into the to-do column, back into here, get sent back to be rebuilt within this sprint. It can now be prioritized again. So your product owner can now get involved in this and say, hey, this is the column's incorrect on our report. When we get it to here, we need this to be done perhaps later on in the year. They've got something at the moment. There are other higher priorities that need to get done. You see, if that automatically came back and says, right, we need to go to it again, then items that might be absolutely essential in the sprint will never get done. The other thing is everything gets stuck in UAT because it's up to the user to do it, and the user will get round to it when they get round to it. It might be next month. It certainly may not be in this sprint. But what happens is that gets stuck, nothing gets done. Your burn down chart absolutely flatlines. Team doesn't get it all done, and the team gets blamed for not delivering on their promises. So we need to get that out there. We need to get it to here. So stories and bugs, nothing. Take this off your board. It doesn't belong there. User acceptance test. User acceptance test can never fail. Only new bugs and new stories can come out of user acceptance testing. They can be prioritized as necessary and brought in either immediately as a new item on the sprint in negotiation with the team, or it's as on another sprint or another time or a little later on as a priority that is required later, is decided upon. So that's it. So give us a call, give us a yell, talk to us, contact us on LinkedIn, and ask questions about that one, because I've seen this quite often. User acceptance testing can never fail. User acceptance testing does not belong on the team board. Okay, cool.